morning. Probably said this joke already, but core.
I thought it was that it was too hardcore.
Yeah.
Too hardcore. All right. Thank you, Yitzi. Morning, everybody. And let us begin.
Oh, you should have held the lettuce. That would have been funny.
Then we did a vroom boom.
Do it too hard.
No, it's for sure lost. I for sure need to get me a new one.
I see it. I still see it.
Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Isaac Hanan. Good morning, Yitzchak Isaac Lunger. Good morning, Chaim Moshe. You know, I still have to think, is it Chaim Moshe or Moshe Chaim? Chaim Moshe it is. Good morning, Avi. Good morning, Yitzchak. Avraham. I think it's just Avraham, right? I don't think there's any second name there. Okay. Parshas Kisisa, page 167. The golden calf.
My brother's Parsha.
Second reading, Exodus 31, 18, 33, 11. Moses had told the Jews that he would be spending 40 full days on Mount Sinai. Good save. But the Jews mistakenly counted the first half day as one of the 40. When Moses failed to appear on what they had calculated to be the 40th day, some of the Jews became convinced that Moses had died and that it was necessary to find a substitute for him. They knew that God would later communicate with them through gold figurines in the tabernacle, the kruvim. They imagined that if Aaron were to make a gold figurine, God would consent to communicate with them through it. Although Aaron was opposed to this idea, he thought that by working slowly, he could calm the people down until Moses would arrive. When the golden calf was finished, some people worshipped it as an idol.
The height of repentance. Ayalu, Oilos, Yagish, Lamin, Go. They sacrificed to the calf. I don't have anything to say about this, but I just remembered a joke that someone told me on Shabbos. Why did the chicken fall into the ocean? Because he couldn't see ocean. I thought it was funny. Make me face me, you guys. Pass.
Good morning. Take it away.
It's my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So about golden calf. It is an interesting idea. One of the midrashim or explanations about it is the Jews, basically the ones that the gods of the Egyptians was the keves, right? The sheep or the lamb, or Aries, which is in Nisan. Then God came. We don't have a figure of God yet. Just God came and destroyed all their power, their entire powerhouse, and also their gods. So the Jews thought, okay, it was God, yeah. Then Moses went up to the mountain, blah, blah, blah. And then the Jews were like, hey, wait a second. Maybe it was Taurus, God that comes next after Aries. Maybe now it's his power to rise. He's the one that saved us. So they made a golden calf. Yeah. Isaac, I see you're perplexed. Yeah, this is one of the midrashim. If you want me to find it for you, it's going to take me a while. I read it on Chabad.org. So it's legit. I think I read it on Chabad.org at least. But yeah, that's And what we're about to read is going to be very, very perplexing for myself.
Thank you.
Abraham.
Avi?
All right. Good morning, everyone. More us get started. Do you get it? Lettuce, more. It's kind of like, you get it now. Okay. I apologize to everyone, all our viewers. I'm sorry. It's bad. Let's see. Where are we reading from? Okay, I just have to say this. All the Jewish people, they all saw like God, and then they're like, okay, there's God, and then they're like, you know what? But maybe it's a piece of cow that we made. Like, how did they come to that conclusion? They're idiots. Sorry, it's so pathetic. It's so sad that I don't even know what to say. Peace.
And the question I have is, why did God put it up with the golden calf before they gave it the title? Vamos still alive to do it, there's already. Did you get the question? You gonna answer it?
Okay, so first of all, Yossi Engel needs not yes, yeah, Yossi Engel should probably fix the heating in this building. I see 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 vents not being used that could be blowing hot air. Why doesn't Yossi Engel fix that? He's a mean guy. He just doesn't want to fix anything. You ask him to fix electricity, he still hasn't fixed it. Fish, supposedly a guy might come to, we don't know. But Yossi Engel needs to learn that people need that. If he runs a building, he needs to fix that. I don't want to have to call Rabbi Schmuckler next week and tell him that he must get the electricity fixed. Maybe that's why we get it fixed. We call Schmuckler his boss and it's like, get the canteen's electricity fixed. Okay, we have our plan. Isaac, can I get Schmuckler's number?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I think that it's important for us to put in some effort to be thankful, to say thank you for things that we have. If not, then there's always stuff that we need, and there's never happiness. So that's an important one. But in regards to judging all the people, the Jews, us, by the way, it wasn't somebody else. It was me and you that did that, the golden calf. First of all, it was the same kind of like temptation for like sex. So it was an extremely high, passionate, temptation. Plus, it was caused by the mixed multitude, which were people that weren't Jewish, but were going along with the Jews. Also, it was a time that it worked. Like it was alive, like it was made out of gold, but it was alive. It was walking around. It was doing things. It's like us basically thinking that we're do a job and we close a big business deal and that's how we made money, instead of thinking that it came from Hashem. So it's kind of like the same thing. Like they see it. They see the influence that it has. So it all makes sense that it comes from there.
I mean, we can't really see the real picture because we were all there by when, we were all in Mitzrayim when we received the Torah and when we were all by Har Sinai. So we all did the golden calf. So we can say that we were stupid enough to do it with them. So I mean, we didn't really see the picture. Like, oh, if we didn't do it, we could have probably did something else or something. Like, no one sees the real picture over here. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Whoa.
Hold on, just Kobe's gonna go first.
Whoa. Shots fired. Okay. Yoni, I miss your presence. No, but all seriousness, if I was there at the golden calf situation, I probably would have been the one getting everyone hyped up. I would have been the one building it. Yeah, can't deny it, so I can't judge them. That if I was there, I really think I would have been heavily involved in it. So I do see where they're coming from. And I have sympathy for them. That's it. Take it away, Yoni.
I didn't mean to cut you short. If you feel like I did, my phone's in portrait, and you're in the landscape part, so I can't see you. I just see three people. I see Yosef, Isaac, and Yitzi. So Kobe and Avi also. Good morning, everybody. Perak Kuvvav Pasuk Chav Vayamiru Eskvoidam Besabni Shoroi Chalesev. Isaac, just saying the source that it also eat grass in Tehillim. In addition to that, what else did I want to say? I had something else that I wanted to say. I already said good morning to everybody. I had another thing to say to something that Yitzi said, and I forget what it is. All right, I'll read. We're up to how? Yes, okay. How could the people who witnessed God's miracles and experienced his revelation at Mount Sinai commit such a blatant transgression so soon afterward? True, only a small percent of people worship the calf, but even this is hard to imagine. Also, there was the Erev Rav. And the Erev Rav, they actually initially said that they want Moses. Okay, now I'm remembering where I read this, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's on Chabad.org. They wanted a leader. They're like, okay, we had a human, let's get a humanoid, and it's way better because that's something from God. And then the Erev Rav, since the Jews also used to worship idols, they ended up falling for the trick.
Thank you, Yoni. Avi?
Thanks, Yoni. Yo, Chaim Moshe, what's up? Yo, hey. Yo, what's up, man? Okay. Rabbi Isaac, I think you actually changed my mind. If I made a piece of metal and then just had a stronger than sex desire for it, and then it started like being a cow, I think it actually would be God. So I changed my opinion, and I think that they were right, because that's really not normal for like a moving thing that they made out of gold and they have a desire for it. Like, don't you have to give them a little credit? Like, that's not fair. That's not fair. It was a moving piece of object that they had a desire for. It's not right. Maybe that was God. Oh, plot twist. Peace.
Give me 2 seconds. Oh, okay. Let's tell them I was doing so. Thank you, Isaac, for the amazing racist cookie. So I call it racist because I'm racist with that cookie. I don't like the blacks, but I like the whites. Sounds so racist, no, but I don't like the taste of the dark chocolate. Milk chocolate, I love. Hate dark chocolate, but it's a different type of chocolate. I just don't like the black part of it. Also, so sorry, you forgot your clip today at home. I'm so sorry. You know, now you had to spend $1.50 on a black and white cookie. You know. And Kobe, nah. You see, you're just because you're so noisy in chess doesn't mean you're gonna be the noisiest person. I think there's a lot more noisy people than you in Crown Heights. That'd be the guys. Yo, come on, let's do this. You'd be the guy telling all his friends and family to come. Not telling all the people in the community. Sorry, I just put you down a little. No hard feelings, I'm just joking around. Okay.
A weird thought. We do this. Witchcraft was common. Magic was common. In fact, in Egypt, it was they were like the best at it. We know that already, right?
Mm-hmm.
From all the magic that they were able to do and different stuff. So it was quite common in their lives. They were able to see different things that were like supernatural kind of stuff. That seemed like, that they had that experience in their lives. Like we have technology and science kind of in that same way. Like we see how things work. When you see it work, it's like, it's hard not to believe in it. It's right there. Meaning as an independent thing from God. And in regards to sex,
Yeah.
anybody that has watched pornography has literally done the same thing.
Huh?
Like you're engaging with a inanimate object, a computer screen that has no life of its own and is just and you're literally engaging with it in a sexual way, which is pretty crazy to think about. Yeah. Okay.
The sages of the Talmud, therefore, teach us that indeed the Jews at the point were incapable of sinning. In order to enable the people to rise to height of spiritual achievement, only tendable through repentance of God's force, the entire incentive upon them. So I guess it's saying that God wanted us to do it, or yeah. So yeah, God wanted us to do the sin of the golden calf. I guess He was trying to test us to see if we would actually do it. I mean, we did have free choice, so we could do whatever we want. So I guess God wanted us to do another video, so we can get close to Him, I guess. Yeah.
Yo, Yossi, I appreciate you, bro. I really do. Because in the timeless woods of Grant Cardone, the haters are my motivators. So thank you, because every time you attempt to put me down, which is quite frequently, to be honest, it just makes me stronger. Every time you try to be negative towards me, just builds me up. So I appreciate you, Yossi, because you just make me a stronger person. And you can try to stand in my way. That's cool. But you're either going to get pushed aside or you're going to have to join me. So think about that. Make a decision. Hope you make the right one. That's it. Take it away, Yoni.
I'm here. Just give me like 30 seconds. Keep my timer running. I'm going to talk.
Yoni?
Yeah, I'm still here. Give me a second.
We've given you a minute.
Thank you so much. So, speaking about the desire to do things, there was a sage. This is in the Gemara. Got a dream from some guy. I forgot his name, Menashe something, and he didn't. And he explained something to this sage that, exactly something very difficult to him that this sage didn't understand. And then he also couldn't understand, if you were such a great Talmud Chacham, how did you fall into the trap of doing Avodah Zarah? And he said, if you were in my times, you would pick up your hem to run and do it with me.
Thank you, Yanni. Ravi.
Yeah, I get the people engaging with the phones is a bit odd. I can see how that is so, but if some sculptor just like made a sculpture, right? A sculptor like in on McCormick. Oh, and never mind. I forgot you guys don't live in Chicago. Never mind. But if someone made like a sculpture and it just came to life and everything, I think I would be convinced. Like just something totally not within the laws of nature. And that we don't see that nowadays. So yeah, cut them a little bit of slack maybe because it's kind of cool. Yeah. Yes, we going to sleep? Okay, can say Shema. Good night. Shh. Okay, peace.
That's Kobe. Now you're motivating me to talk bad at you because I want to motivate you. Be better. Nah, it's good that you should be the best. You're gonna be that guy telling you sure you want to be that guy telling everyone to do something wrong. Like, yo, everyone come rob a bank with me. Kobe, good luck. Yeah, becoming the guy that tells everyone to sin. Like, you're gonna go into credits. Everyone come, use your phones, bring your phones, Shabbos. Come use your phones together. Because that's a problem people have these days. That's like a Avodah using your phone on Shabbos. Like, is that as big as a struggle for them as it is to us? Isaac's thinking. Isaac never thinks, so I'm gonna let him think. Pass.
Oh, good stuff. So yeah, that's what we read. We read that Hashem, well, forced, some are quote unquote, but basically Hashem made the entire incident of the golden calf happen. So a commonly misunderstood concept about freedom of choice is that we don't have freedom of choice for everything. Doesn't mean we can choose whatever we want. Like if we want an apple or an orange, that's not what it means. What it does mean is that we have freedom of choice to choose anything in the Torah. That means to do it or not, to do a mitzvah, to go against it. So Hashem gave us freedom of choice in that. So could be that the Yidden didn't actually have freedom of choice. Like Yossi said before, he didn't have the Torah yet. What kind of chutzpah is this? How many times do I have to... I also didn't understand where that came from, Kobe. I'm sure it's like not just from here, but kind of feel a little bad because I totally didn't see any like of the hate going on over here now. Was that happening? Because if yes, I would like to know what I missed. Please speak to your turn. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what I missed.
I mean, most of the time we miss the important stuff. Most of the time we don't. In this light, we can all force on our past misdeeds as opportunities through which we can scale spiritual heights that we could not rise to otherwise. So, I mean, I guess it's saying that we can't look at we always look at the past and not the present or something like that. Saying we're always like forced on like, yeah, we did this and we did that back then, but how can we fix it? We don't know how we could fix it, but by bringing our spirit high, we could probably fix it. Pass.
In response to your question, Isaac, what did not really occur here. It was a build-up of previous events. I just saw this as a good platform to express myself, and I don't know if it is. I don't know if that is an acceptable behavior here. I don't know if I should continue expressing myself in that way. But one thing I admire about Yossi is how much he can amuse himself. I wish I could do that like you can. And I'm willing, like, I just want to let you know, I'll treat you with the utmost respect, the utmost kindness, but it's a two-way street. You don't do it to me, don't expect anything from me, and don't play the victim card. That's all. Yo, Nee.
Your turn.
I think Isaac would agree with me by saying that any productive behavior here is allowed. I think Isaac would agree with me on that. I'm going to read the last paragraph. In this light, we can all focus on our past misdeeds as opportunities through which we can scale spiritual heights that we could not rise to otherwise. Look at the Sichas, volume 16, pages 412 and 413. Question. So we have freedom of choice, moral choices. We have freedom of choice, right? Whether to do the right thing or not. Not freedom of choice is in what food are we eating. Rather, though we do have the illusion that we have a food, what are we eating, what are we not eating? Which is a whole subject of itself. Either way, my question is if someone has a choice to go to a party or to learn, will the realizations in the party have came to him at the same time in the same way or similar way if he would have went to learn? That's my question. Pass.
Shulam.
Shalom.
Boker Tov. So basically, we have a dilemma. We have a predicament. We have a question. Basically, we're trying to figure out. Someone asks, what lives, and you have for the person who you're. Oh no, I think we're gonna get cut out. Hopefully, the audio didn't get cut out. Basically, explain to me in like 30 seconds how FiveAlive saves lives. If you could do that, please. We'd like to know. Past, or just.
If you become the center of the world, that saves you because you're in charge. Everybody. I see Yosef Cooper. He's the man of alive, and he's the Yosef Cooperman. Why should I wait for you? So, Jet and Wooksbury, they start to make FiveAlive serious. I think you should get together with Yitzi, get organized about FiveAlive, make it happen. And guys, what I want to say, by Yosef Cooperman to become a leader, Yitzi, to become leaders of the world, I think life is nothing. FiveAlive becomes a new FiveAlive. Becomes alive. What do you say about that? I think it's a good idea. Thank you for the love, Rabbi Cooperman. I have still time? I have another minute? No second.
You have 37 seconds left.
I have 37 seconds, so by default, tonight is Purim. So Achashverosh is the beginning and the end of everything, basically. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't have to understand. I don't want to prove that FiveAlive helps anybody. I don't want. If I have to prove, that means I manipulate you. So you are the owner of FiveAlive. What you will do, that's what counts. Then you know it's FiveAlive.
Thank you,
I'm a
Avi. Avi.
Shalom, you want to say something? There, Shalom.
Shalom.
Okay. Shalom wanted to get a
Shalom,
minute.
shalom, please.
Why Sean?
Just say something and then pass it.
I just wanted to say good morning. I can't really see. Oh, hey, Kobe. Good morning. Long time no speak. Nice to see you. Good morning, Yassi, Isaac, Yitzi. I'm on the way back from Wolves with Yaska right now. It's really nice. Yeah. I'm listening to the conversation. Kobe, if you could answer what Shalom said, or Isaac, if anyone, I'd be greatly appreciated. All right, I pass.
Avi, now he got you. Who else is in the car?
Avi.
1 second. Yeah, shalom, shalom. So yes, amazing, and another shalom. I think there's no middle ground. It's either life or death for the choices we make. Basically, that one's heading you towards life, and one's heading you towards death. So to speak. I was in Hebron the Shabbos with another yeshiva, and for Shabbaton, and it was cool, but it was so crazy and intense. And you don't like say hi to all of them. You're like, hey, like either you're on one side or you're on the other. So,
Doesn't really work.
it's crazy. So what side will you be on? Bum bum bum. Okay, pass. Next, peace. Chaim.
Okay. First of all, shut up. Morning. Good morning, pixels of Yaska. Your screen is very pixelated so good morning. What car is this you're driving? Wait, let me guess. A Toyota Camry or Honda Accord? I know everything. What were we speaking about? I don't remember. Anyone passed before Yoni? I don't remember. So if I need to respond to any of you guys, sorry, I don't remember. Pass.
Even if we weren't, but we are living at a time where suicide rates are the highest ever. Mental illness are the highest ever. Loneliness right now is the #1 trending video on YouTube. That means it's got millions of views and it's trending. It's the #1 most watched video right now. Like, people are constantly watching it, and it's all just about loneliness, explaining what loneliness is, explaining how even though we're the most connected and we have the technologically advanced society that we are, but we're still the most disconnected from each other, and we feel the most loneliness. It's like a really large percentage. Probably the highest cause for life ending, people ending their own lives, is because they don't have interconnectedness with people. As you can see, a very strong correlation between the two. FiveAlive is an opportunity to speak. Everybody to have a voice, to share what they're feeling. And at the same time, obviously, the main thing is that we're learning Chassidus, which is literally the antidote and the necessary encouragement and strength that we need during this time, which is a tough time, right before Mashiach. So FiveAlive saves lives by discussing and learning and sharing and getting many new perspectives. There's an idea about loving a fellow Jew that if you can't get yourself to love him, you got to have mercy on him.
Pass.
Okay, good morning, Shalom. Good morning, Shalom. Good morning, Rabyaska. Serious FOMO right now. I like all the action going on in the car. Looks mad exciting. Yeah. Take it away, Yoni.
So I'm going to read a Yom Yom today because it's interesting. In English, though. My father said, I am certain that when a chassid is in the base medrash teaching or reciting a mimer of chassidus of others, to others, my forebearers are filled with joy, and their joy is adequate to provide that chassid and his children's children with the abundance of blessing, materially and spiritually. So yeah, I think FiveAlive is not just saving lives, but saving millions of lives by generations to come. Just because of the amount of blessings that we're getting from this. And I'm going to reiterate my question. If a person goes to a party, has a choice to either sit down and learn or go to a party, obviously the right choice to do is go sit down and learn. And he has the freedom of choice to choose either one. Will the realization that he gets from both sides, if he would have sat down to learn, but he goes to the party, or he went to learn and but didn't go to the party, would the realizations that he got, obviously, I would think that one of them would be more clear, but would he have gotten the same realizations? Or, as it seems from here, I think he would reach even a higher height by doing the mistake. Not on purpose, obviously, but still. I don't know what exactly the answer is. That's why I'm asking it. Asking this question, would he get the same experience? I believe yes. That's my personal way of also pacifying how I could do the right thing.
Thank you, Yoni. Shalom.
Look at this gorgeousness. I love driving in cars very far distances. It's very relaxing. It makes me feel like I'm going somewhere, which generally that's what happens when I drive in a car for a very long time. I don't like being in the same place for a long time. So I'm happy that I get to travel between Wilkes and New York so far, like once a week. And yeah, Kobe, I also have FOMO towards you guys. The feeling is mutual. It would be really amazing if we could just all be in the same place, so there's no FOMO. We're just chilling. And I really like what you said, Isaac, about like, you tied it into a current event and then whatever. It was very well said. I think if I was able to speak like that to someone on the phone, I would definitely be raising billions and billions of dollars, like Rabyaska likes to say. Right? Yeah, Rabyaska's turn. Pass.
So, first of all, I don't want to prove that FiveAlive is a method. You're going to be there anyways, because we are the creator of the world, so we like it or not, you're there. So fight it. It's going to gain you something alive. Fighting against FiveAlive is very important. But if you want to know something, they're making a pill now, the pharmaceutical place. You can check it out. A pill for loneliness. Whoa. That's been basically committing suicide with the pill. Don't be lonely. Be isolated and feel good with yourself. Because you are isolated by having a body. How you deal with your body? If you don't connect yourself to me, your body becomes a turtle. A turtle means a shell, locked in a box, goes very slow, but lives 400 years. A good turtle. But I want to be a ghost. No, I want to be another. Today I saw a ghost, a shark ghost. I love it. So a ghost is also nothing for me because I created it. I'm not phased. So we are the ones in. I don't know what I explain. It's a fact. We are. I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to say nothing because it's too much to say. When you become the creator of the new, babe.
Thank you,
The
Rabbi.
creators.
Shalom Berkovich.
Hey, so yeah, Isaac, I really like what you said. I'd have to think about it a little bit more, because it would have to, That's not apply to people. The question was, right, like how is FiveAlive saving lives? So yes, that's a very good answer. The question is if I'm explaining that to somebody, what relevance does it have to them? So I need they're like, if I would be able to go around and say, oh yeah, there's groups every morning in this show and that show and that show that anyone can participate in, it's already like showing like it's there. But we have it right now. We have it in a few schools. It's getting more and more popular. But does that really interest people? Like if I'm speaking to people about that, like there's not that much of it or whatever, maybe there is and I don't know about it. Like I feel like there needs to be a little bit more to tell people, like a little bit more to go to, than besides for what it actually does. Also, for trying to raise money from people or whatever, like where is it going to help them out? Like where's the money going to? What's it doing? Like we're sitting around the table, right? So where's money coming in? Where's like people are going to want to understand what's going on, like where directly they're going to be helping people, you know?
Thank you, Sean.
So that's what I'm left with. But I do really like what you said, though. It's a very, very, very good point. It's definitely very reasonable and valid. All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Yossi.
Okay, so you guys can.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, they could put them cover their cameras. I can't, but I don't want to be seen while I'm talking. So I don't want to be seen while I'm talking. So I'm going to speak through this. So Isaac, you're the best teacher in Jets. Yaska, well. First of all, what car is that? I need to know. I just need to know what car you're driving. I hope
Stop.
it's some.
It's a Honda Accord. I know you're not going to stop.
Come on. I thought you'd be driving a Lambo, Yaska. But I did guess it too the first time I asked. I said either it's a Toyota Camry or Honda Accord. But Yaska, soon you'll be driving a Mercedes because you'll be successful in your FiveAlive. You'll be and Yaska, maybe you should take them on a road trip to 16601 Rinaldi Street. Maybe change the destination right now. Yaska, I think you should do it. Very good advice. Just switch the destination to 16601 Rinaldi Street, Granada Hills, California, 91344. It's the best place you could go in your whole life. Yes, sir. Now make the switch. Isaac.
Thank you. By the way, you did not guess which car it was. We can watch it. Exactly. That's two different cars. And I think the mistake that you made was like, because I know everything. Which one is it? So as you said that you know everything, you're asking which one is it. So I don't know what people would do. Do you know everything, or you're asking which one is it? Because if you know already, what do I have me to tell you? Unless you're God, because God does that. God does that all the time. There's a story that's going around that just somebody posted a story from the Likutei Diburim. I believe that's where it's from. About basically creating all those shadim and stuff. Is it from the Likutei Diburim? Anyways, basically, yes, we create things. Even like a ghost, as Yeska said. He saw a shark ghost. Thank you very much, Yeska. You gave me something to laugh about and smile about. I love it. How you come up with these things. About a turtle stuck in a shell, but you live for 400 years. But then a ghost, like a shark ghost that I saw today. Amazing. And yesterday you were a mountain lion. So unbelievable. Yeah. I'm thinking, where in my life do I do this?
I mean, most of the time we can be whatever we want. I could be a lion. I could be a cheetah.
It's easy.
I mean, I can be anything I want to be, but is that really what we are?
Freezing.
You were raised in New York. How are you cold? I just don't get it. Most people aren't really cold. I mean, I'm cold, and I'm born in LA, so it's something different.
Pass.
Yoni.
Yoni?
All right.
Mr. Hellman?
I guess that is all. Yeah, Sherkoya.
Class is already. No,
I have to get a bit
early.
Thank you very much, everybody.